Excuse me. Yes. Hello, YouTube. Hello. All right. Now we can get started. Good evening, everyone. I haven't been on in a couple of weeks because life has been lifing, but I wanted to say good evening on October 29th, 2018. Welcome to NPL Nuggets. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am Natalie Pierre-Louis. I am the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help you get business paperwork together. So things like getting registered, getting trademarks, having appropriate contracts. I help you with all of that. Well, am I qualified to do that? Well, I've been a licensed attorney for over a decade. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others. I've had many careers in the realms of law, education, entrepreneurship, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate, about making legal and business education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everyone has the time, money, or desire to go to school or law school, but plenty of people have great business ideas. And when you have the internet and people like me who like to educate, you can get that done. All right. If you are interested in any of my services or any of the other things I do, like my monthly podcast where I interview entrepreneurs in unique areas of industry, or my blog where I talk about, the everyday happenings of life as an entrepreneur, be they good, be they bad, go to, or if you want to schedule a 15-minute free consultation, go to Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm, Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm. And as we wait for a few more people to come into the room, I want to let you guys know about a couple of things. First is that I will be doing a specific topic on Thursday. I haven't chosen the topic yet, but I will let you guys know what I'll be talking about. Second, January 2019, January 12th, 2019, January 12th, 2019. I want you to keep that date in mind. That is the rescheduled date for Business Launch Bootcamp. Originally, Shara Gibson and I had scheduled it for October 27th, but that weekend just ended up being so busy. There was so much going on that we had to postpone the event. So if you are in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and you want to get your business foundation solid, meaning having a business plan, your articles of incorporation done, contracts, starting your trademark applications, all that stuff, if you want to get it done in one afternoon, go to Linktree/NPL Consulting Firm and secure one of only 20 spots for our Business Launch Bootcamp, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be very hands-on. You're going to have to come with a laptop. We're giving you breakfast. We're giving you lunch. It's going to be great, okay? So that is pretty much all the announcements that I have. I wanted to let you guys know, I know that I was not on last week. I have had a lot of things happening and I had to take care of myself first before I could come do this, because I want to give you 100% of myself when I come on here. And I can't do that if, my life is in disarray. But now we're back to the regularly scheduled program. I have decided to that some of the responsibilities that I was taking on were too much and they were draining me. So one of the things that I actually did was I am hiring a virtual assistant, because there are certain tasks that that must be done, but they take a lot of time and they're draining. And then by the time I have to go and do networking, I just can't do it anymore. Hello, Hemp Gains. How are you? Yes. So I hired a virtual assistant to help me handle all of those things so that I can have more energy to give to you guys. So that's one of the things that I've done as well. Planning this workshop has put a lot of things in perspective for me. I'm going to be changing the format of some things, and I'll let you know as those changes occur. Today is Q&A Monday, so I'm going. Happy Monday to you too, Hemp Gains. Guys, go visit Hemp Gains for your CBD supplement needs. They're an awesome company. But yeah, We are this week it's Q&A Monday. So I am actually going to talk to you guys. I'm going to talk about some of the questions that I have been answering over the last couple of weeks to individuals, because I think it's good information for all of you to have. And actually, hemp gains is one of the questions that we are going to talk about today. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about is I got an email from one of my clients who has their company set up in another state, and they got a bill from a registered agent company asking for some money. Hello, One True Empress. And they emailed me and they said, "What's this?" So I wanted to answer that for anybody who doesn't know. If you set up your company in another state, you are going to have what is called a registered agent. This is a company or a person who is a designated receiver for your mail from that state government. So when they send the tax bill, or any type of correspondence, that registered agent is going to be the person responsible for collecting it and transmitting it to you. So one of the perfect example is I had a company that was set up in Delaware, and I had a registered agent there. So when my Delaware tax bill would come, the agent would mail me the bill, and then I would just mail off the money. So the registered agent is literally just the person there to collect the mail for you. Okay. Next, this week I talked to a lot of people asking about patents. And one of the things that I asked all of them was, if they had their, ideas, if they had a design, if they had a prototype, and if they did, I asked them if they had a non-disclosure agreement. If you invent something, or if you have an idea for something and you hire someone to, make it real for you, like let's say you have an idea for a piece of furniture, but you don't know how to make the furniture. So you hire a carpenter to, make your vision real. You want to have non-disclosure agreements so that these people cannot then take your idea and give it to somebody else. You also want non-competition agreements so that they can't, build their own and then, be your competition in the marketplace. Make sure that if you are having someone, if you are involving someone else in building prototypes for your ideas that you're trying to either trademark or patent or copyright, make sure that you have non-disclosure and non-competition agreements. Now, you can find templates online and I know that you can get them on Rocket Lawyer. I'm sure you can go to LegalZoom and find some, or and you just kind of go through the contracts and fill in the spots where you need to. Or if you want, I can construct one for you. You can hit me up at linktree/NPL consulting firm and ask me for my document creation package rates. So that was non-disclosure agreements. Third thing. So another, like I said, I've had a lot of questions this week about patents. Hello, Amanda Janelle. I had a lot of questions this week about patents. And one of the things that I had to explain to some people is an idea versus a design. You cannot patent an idea. So just because you have a thought of something, you can't protect that. So if you have an idea for a revolutionary new piece of furniture and you can see it in your mind and you see all the parts, that's great, but you can't patent that. You have to have a working design that someone can see, or at least some type of plans that someone can see and possibly construct. Okay. So when you're thinking of patenting an invention, understand that you're going to have to make it real. It can't just be in your head. Okay. And the last question that I'm going to answer was, I actually was talking to this person today. He was in earlier. I don't know if he's still here. But Ben Pasquale, I'm Ben from Hemp Gains. I'm terrible at pronouncing your last name, Ben. But I talked to him today, and he asked me a question about um, a trademark, someone trying to preempt a trademark. And I told him that there are some things that you want to, if you ever are worried about someone stealing your intellectual property, there are some things that you can do. So let's say you try to trademark something, you've got an idea and you told your friend about it, and then you go to put the trademark in, and then you find out that this quote unquote friend has already put a trademark in for that same thing. You can contest that. That is why there is a 6-month waiting period when you first get your notice of approval for your trademark. So when they first say, hey, we saw your application for your trademark, you can go ahead, you can, go ahead and start using the TM, and we're going to do some research and make sure that, things are on the up and up. That is an opportunity for you to go and contest, or oppose that person's trademark. If you know that this person has not put in the work, if you can prove that you have started using this mark first, that you got pictures, social media is great for that. You can show way back when you first put it on Instagram. You've got an opportunity to say, hey, this trademark shouldn't go through because they stole that idea from me. All right. And also, that's another thing when I talk about non-disclosure agreements and non-competition forms. Look, I don't care if these people are your best friends. I don't care if it's your brother. I don't care if it's your mom. Have them sign a form with them. Okay? All right. But back to contesting a trademark. It's different from this from another mark if it's in the same vein. So let's say you have, all right, I have NPL Consulting LLC and I try to trademark that. Or I said I was going to trademark it, and I shared it with my friend Adam. And then I go to put in my trademark application and I find out that Adam has tried to trademark NPL Consulting LLC. But Adam hasn't shown anywhere. Adam doesn't have anything other than this application. I have been posting on social media for over a year. I've got EIN numbers. I've got all this stuff. So even though Adam has put his application in before mine, even if they gave him his notice of approval, I can go in and say, hey, Adam is a fraud. This is not his. And here is my proof. And I can show. But let's say that he wins. I'm not totally out of luck. It doesn't take much to make your mark different. You can add an extra character. You can make it different colors. You can underline it, circle it, put it in a specific type of font, use specific colors. When you have a trademark, it's not just about the word itself, it's about how the word looks. So unless you're just trying to trademark like a single word in every iteration of it, if you have common words that you're just kind of putting together for your trademark, you're going to want to make it unique in name, but also in design. So if somebody has the same product as you, but their colors are red and white, maybe you go with the colors blue and green. If they're using, Comic Sans and, bold type, maybe you use, I don't know, what a Helvetica something font, and italics. Differentiating. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Differentiating your marks is a big part of, setting yourself apart in the marketplace. That's why you can have trademark infringement when, your product looks too close to somebody else's. If you can make your product look different so that people are not going to mistake you in the marketplace, you're good. I've used this example actually twice today. If you go into a grocery store and you go to the bread aisle, there are tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of brands of bread. However, that the brands are different from, sorry guys, my power is going low, so I'm going to finish up very quickly. But you know that the brands are different from each other because they look different from each other. Even if they all say wheat bread, their wheat bread is going to be in a specific font, in a specific color, in a specific style. So you really want to differentiate your trademark, whatever you're trying to protect, not only in word but also in look. Okay. So actually, I just plugged it in, so we shouldn't be shutting down. So I'm gonna leave leave about 5 to 10 minutes for Q&A. If you guys have any questions, because those were the ones that I got this week. They were really awesome questions, and I wanted to share the responses with you. While you guys get your questions in, again, I want to remind you, Business Launch Bootcamp is January 12th, 2019. Secure your spot. There are only 20 of them at linktree/NPL consulting firm. As well, I have on sale right now my Be a Boss ebook bundle. If you need help trying to get your business finances structured, or hiring employees, it is a 2 ebook bundle and it is only $8. So you're going to want to scoop that up. Yeah. All right. So I actually don't think that we have any questions. So I'm going to leave it at that. I will see you guys on Thursday. I'm back. I've rested, I've recharged, and I'm looking forward to doing stuff for you guys. Bye.